That could never really happen today, could it? But back in 1979, Clint seemed to like Dorian's attention.
What's next on the agenda?
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to discuss the election.
Oh, don't tell me that Herb Callison has been to you for an endorsement.
No, not yet, but the paper is going to have to take a position pretty soon. Now, I've never been swayed by polls, and I don't intend to start now. I'd like to follow my instincts on this.
And are you so sure that your instincts are always right?
Well, they've never let me down before.
Seems to me that your judgment of Pat Ashley was pretty off-base.
Well, I guess there's an exception to every rule.
Tell you what, I will let you decide who the banner is going to endorse if you will return the favor.
Well, that depends on what it is.
All right. It's a situation where you can use those infallible instincts of yours. You see, my groom retired several years ago, and ever since he left, I haven't taken the right kind of interest in my stables. I mean, I haven't bought a new horse in well over a year.
Well, if you need some advice, I'd be happy to help out.
As a matter of fact, I'm planning to go to a horse auction next week. Oh, I always get so confused during the bidding. I'm so afraid of making a mistake.
Well, that sounds like fun. I'd like that. Suppose I call you at the end of the week after I know what my schedule's going to be.
Good.
You know, the one disadvantage about living in Landview is I don't get to ride the way I'd like to, you know? I mean, I got some good horses back home in Arizona, and I really miss not being able to saddle up and go for a ride when I got some free time.
Oh, I just got the most wonderful idea. Why don't you have your favorite horse shipped here? You can keep him in my stable. My goodness, and you can go riding whenever you like. There's plenty of room. You know, at one time, Victor kept, a dozen horses. I used to ride myself almost every day. Unfortunately, I haven't. I've been meaning to go back to it for months. Knowing that you were keeping your horse here would be just the incentive I need. I really do hate to ride alone. That's why I gave it up.
Dorian, I'm sure that you have a lot of friends that are ready, willing, and able to accompany you.
I'm not asking any of them. And it isn't just anybody's company that I want.
Yes, I know. I'll keep the offer in mind.
Good. Now, shall we get back to work? I want to get finished with this. I know how exhausted you must be.
You can't be serious. I have never been more serious about anything in my life. Katrina has already given that baby up for adoption.
That would be devastated.
Yes, I know she would be devastated. But she'll get over it. She never really wanted the baby anyway. But Jenny does. We're talking about my sister's life. Jenny doesn't have anything in the world except for this baby. And I will not stand by and see my sister's life destroyed when I know we can help her. Come on, Marco. Come on. That baby is up for adoption. That baby needs a good home, lots of love. Who in the world do you know would make a better mother than Jenny? Who would give that baby more love?
Yeah, but if anybody ever found it.
Nobody's going to find out. Just switch the identification bracelets. I seem to remember something recently. One Dr. Mario Corelli came to me and begged me to give him a second chance. Begged me not to destroy his life and tell everybody that I found out that he was Marco Dane. Marco, I'm begging you. Please. Please, you got to help, Jen. Please, just make the switch before the nurses come back. Marco, I know you love Jenny as much as I do. Please, help me.
All right, Kip, go out. The duty nurse is coming back any second. Go keep her occupied for a while I make the switch.
I'm Mrs. Warwick. I'm Jenny Vernon's sister.
Yes, Mrs.
And
Warwick.
I
Is
thought,
anything the matter?
no, actually, it's just that Jenny's a little concerned. She's a little upset. She's not getting very much sleep, so she wants me to check on the baby, and I know that unless I find out if it's all right, she's not going to be okay. She's not going to be able to
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Warwick, but only authorized personnel are allowed in the nursery.
Oh,
now, if you'll excuse me.
No, I know. You could just stretch the rules a little bit. There's just this one time, please, because really, I know she's been under a lot of stress lately, and it would...
I'm sorry, but it's... Dr. Corelli, is anything the matter?
The Katrina Carr baby, she died.